Hello and welcome. Not a bad kick to start. Welcome to another roguelike demo showcase. I am Backpack Brain. Today we're checking out Barrel Roll. Oh yes sir. Listen, I do love something that sounds like this. But why did we decide to check this one out? Simple. I think it's a deck builder, but it's themed around the barrel of a revolver, and it looked really sick. So as soon as I saw it coming up in the games, like 2 weeks ago, I was like, when's the demo for this coming out? Please tell me there's a demo for this coming out. We're gonna be playing it because it came out, and the demo at least came out. So the tutorial is highly recommended. So let's see what this, because there's visual effects, there's coolness. I've turned up the settings to max. We're gonna be horror maxing. Hopefully everything works out for us. You're up against a space outlaw. Kill him by shooting with your gun to win the fight. You shoot the bullet on top of your barrel. Bottom right corner equals damage. Aim button to aim. Do we actually have to aim? We do have to aim. Okay, we have shot. The number next to each enemy is a countdown, and when it reaches 0, the enemy attacks. It goes down by 1 after each of your actions. I'm familiar. Okay, and you can hover over their next action. We love a game that's pretty transparent about it. Choose the next bullet you will shoot among the 3 next bullets. So we can do a little spitty spin. We can do a little quick whir. I see, and it says too far on these as well. Pretty sick. Next bullet. Which bullet do we wanna hop on? Let's hop on fire bullet. Shield. Destroying it provokes shield break. Try to aim to destroy the enemy shields. I wonder if this aiming mechanic there was ever a point in which you would ever want to miss. It's kind of what I'm wondering right now. Next bullet, well, they're all the same to me, bro. I guess if you want to choose one bullet like here, then you wanna hit him with something. Like if you could skip ahead in your deck by jumping, in like logically speaking. If we're gonna deck builderify it, right? Bullet becomes unloaded after being shot. You can reload all the bullets by clicking reload button, which is -2 on the countdown instead of -1. I love a game that's pretty straightforward. Yo, you can. I assume switching barrels is gonna be less, but we don't have access to switching barrels yet. Okay, am I not gonna reload? Reload. I would like to read. Where's the? Am I tripping? Surely I'm not. Surely the game did not break on me. I don't want my comfort game to get old. I don't want this thing to break. It's got so much potential. Hey, okay, let me see this. Okay, I've restarted the tutorial. I wanna make sure everything was working here. What the hell? I ended up in a whole different menu. That doesn't seem right. I think developer, your invisible skills button is showing. The gameplay feature was leaked. It even makes the hovering sound and like makes room for it. Anyway, let's click reload. Okay, this time it worked. I think there's like sometimes things don't work. There's a bit of a UI bug here and there. You get half a focus point after each of your actions. You can spend them to use powerful skills. Each skill has a precision minigame. I love little minigames. I love WarioWare style minigames. Can you rewrite fans? Sorry, I have to. It's just certain words. They trigger my stim, as it were. Choose the enemy to attack. Hover the barrel with your mouse and wait. And then reaction time it. Let me see show me. What did you want me to do? Click. Hold your gun. Wait for it. Okay, so I have to like click on the target. Okay, I see. I mean, that's very easy, of course. We're never gonna get caught slacking on that. Victory. See, look at they're hinging on hype moments and aura for this, and it's kind of working on me so far. For now, at least. There has to be a bit of depth behind that. The presentation is the start. The gameplay is the continuing. The Saloon, the game's hub. You complete a bounty, you come back here, complete 5 bounties as a bounty hunter, need a good barrel. In the arsenal, you can customize your barrel, inventory, barrel. There we go. Let's have them opposed so we can at least always be in range, logically speaking. Top barrels, first one you shoot. Let's start with the fire bullet. Okay, we don't yet have anything else. On the top banner, you can see your stats, health, shield. I'm familiar. We've played a game before with health and shield that regenerates and health that doesn't. Dollars was common, and titanium for upgrading your current gear. Common. Time has come to pick your. Hello. So to get bullet for barrel roll or kill an enemy before his first action. I'm gonna pick blue bullet. Joe and his weak bros. Joe is the alright gangster. His partner's are the weakest, but they're still his bros. Imagine dying because you gotta hang with your bros, but you know they're still your bros. That's what's gonna happen to you, brother. Optional objective. Starting battle single fire, but later on you will have to goon. Can't upload that. Click on start battle. Put it in the comments if you're tired of the word gooning being related to not a bunch of mafia bosses, so I can ban you. Get fucked. We goon in this. Nah, never mind. You know what? Allegedly, I don't know if YouTube is okay with that kind of rhetoric, but no problem. Anyway, what are you guys doing? Dealing 2 damage. You guys got big countdowns. Sorry, what skill? Barrel roll is 2, damage times 1.5, duel times 2, and then we can do burst, which we don't have yet. Anyway, let me hit you with my burning. Choose your next bullet. Let's increase your countdown. Oh wait, I could have breaking you doesn't matter. That was like bad logic. Well, we can manage this actually by breaking you, because that's 4 damage, right? Yes, exactly. And your burn also broke you, so now we actually are chill as fuck. We can hit you. Can you activate a skill with no bullets in the chamber is my question, but anyway, you're gone. But we should actually be able to... So let me... Oh, the UI doesn't work again. Hold on. Okay, main menu then gotten back. So your UI is a little broken, developer, but it's okay. You put enough work into the rest. Sometimes you can forgive somebody for making a UI a little broken. Barrel roll. Choose your times 0.5 plus. Let's see what this looks like. Choose your first target. Click on them click on the circles when they overlap. Okay, I see. It's like that. Let's try a bit of burst. Ah. Not bad. Oh, and you burn to death, so we should get our bonus bullet. That one's actually, it gets quite hard down the stretch. I didn't realize it was going to keep going. I thought there was a limit to it. Energy bullet, 2x damage shield. Love that. Buy a bullet before taking on the outlaws. This just reminds me because the Steel Ball Run anime got announced recently. It's just kind of giving me those vibes. 2 damage for each focus point. Shield break is even better when fired strength. Loki kind of aura, but now see, listen, we're getting kind of sick ass bullets. We should always start with burn, I reckon. The lava bandits, or what's the deal here? Titanium, kill Monique first to get a trinket. Body and Clyde, bro, can you do that? Is that allowed? Your art's pretty good, sir, but I'm still, listen, I'm exercising genuine, a little concerned for the depth of the mechanics. But right now, you know what? If you're gonna keep, the way to keep a game fresh like this is to have a bit of a skill check. Now, these guys being stood menacingly like this is a little spooky, but that's fine. What are you gonna do? Decrease by 2 countdown of all enemies. I assume you mean by you guys are the enemies, not your enemy. It was just me, and I don't have a countdown. Let's just quickly start putting you on fire. I don't need to aim for the head, but yet I will. She'll bear the same enemy 2 times. Well, how's that gonna work? Brava. 2x damage to shield. This should be pretty goated, no? This should just like shield break you. Dun, dun. 8 damage on you. Increase countdown by 2. Quick little break, why not? Okay, how do we want to do this? Stun bullet. No need. I mean, if I shoot you, will you let? I mean, we may as well experiment here, right? We may as well see what happens here. Do you die? Yes, you do die before everything goes on. When does your shield come back? How can I like even test that theory? You're out. I guess it's not that unclear which bullets are spent, which bullets aren't. It's kind of, but like I thought these was too far. That's my mistake. Okay. I think burst seems like the highest potential, but I gotta be a little reluctant. Not bad, not bad. Because especially you have to, I guess you kind of have to take into consideration whether they're gonna be here or there, you know. It's an important value. We should reload. I don't know if the reloading now is the best play. I'll hit you with a quick stun and now we can reload. We've already shot your bullet, so like, isn't this gonna fail? I'm confused. It's let me switch to a bullet even though I've got no bullet. Will it just fail? I have to test it. Okay, but it does waste your turn. Which I don't know if I hate, to be honest. And I don't know if you're choosing your empty bullet, like maybe there's a tactic to it, but anyway, let's just reload. Downside of starting, I guess, you know what, we have stun bullet, that's fine. We can take a little bit of damage also. I don't want to be on stun bullet right now, but you're gonna have an insane countdown just because you've been broken as well. How do you shield break the same enemy 2 times, brother? The shield, it doesn't break again. I don't quite understand. But anyway, maybe there's something I'm missing on that one. Anyway, you've been cooked, my friend. Victory. We didn't get any of this, but didn't we kill Monique first? Oh wait, there's the bounty has splitting paths. Let's get titanium. We don't have any. Free sample or pay? We don't have any money, buddy. Okay, maybe maybe now this will actually make sense. What are you doing? You're buffing. Well, I mean, you gotta get burnt quick like. Probably medium attack for 2 damage is easily tankable. You can't be allowed to buff. I'm gonna use a normal bullet on you because we don't really need to do anything fancy on you to break you there. Plus, I would like to save the rest of my bullet. Not enough bullet. Okay. Now, here's the thing. The longer we wait on you, the better you are. So on some level, I kind of just gonna keep waiting. What's your deal? No, I'm gonna stun you. Just to prevent this calamity from coming to pass. Or you do recharge shield to the enemy with the lowest shield. So I can break it the shield enemy twice. You know what, buddy? You can stay alive. Actually, maybe you guys, no, you guys both don't need to stay alive, but like you get what I mean. Okay. This duel with our fancy ass bullet. Okay, not so bad. 1 shot also, by the way. Skill issue. Okay, well, buffing enemies doesn't mean much in this scenario. 2x on shield. This is difficult. If I reload now, you get full shield. What would I reload on? I guess I'll reload on this. That's fine, to be fair. It's probably better to reload here than to reload somewhere else when I'm gonna take damage. Interesting evil sound effect. Now you guys have strength. Yeah, that's chill. You've been broken, my friend. You're gonna die before you even get to do anything, and we've now completed that part of our quest. Bonus damage to shield. Right, let me. Can I do something else with this? I don't really want to do that one right now, though, to be honest. I'm just gonna shoot normal. Bro is chill as fuck. I didn't realize that. I wasn't familiar with how chill you were, by the way. This looks like a Pokemon design also. Okay, I'll just hit you with that. I do think at some point you're gonna get tired of the game speed not being like quicker. Also, I see the background. This is an Unreal Engine game, of course, so you're gonna get this like all these effects on the showiness of it. You know, there was a lot of work put in. I'm sure these are literally 3D, like real-time type stuff. But anyway, new bullet or buy a new trinket for money. I would like a new bullet if I can choose. I like a. Why would you give me these? Choose one of 3. But, I mean. Well, this shit is ass. Why would you do that to me? Oh wait, here are the bullets. I'm fucking stupid. These look like, it said Arsenal, but these did look like the 3, to be fair. Maybe it was bad luck. Double-edged bullet. 8 damage. All enemies cooldown decreases by 1. Has fast. Doesn't reduce enemies countdown 1 shot. You know what? Reload the next 2 slots is huge. Because what we should put it on is you. Here. Like this is, I think this logic makes sense to me. It's a reload. So hit you, and then we shoot this, reload, and then we can like prevent having to reload again. Also, choosing one should immediately take me to the next. I don't see why you would stay in that menu, because unless you can not go into Arsenal in the other stage, which you know what, then it makes sense. Anyway, this is Monique the mechanic. We're gonna be taking her out first because it gives me a trinket, I assume. You've been inflicted by burn. You guys just buff Monique, but you know what? That's fine. We can take you out. Yeah, we can shoot this because then we're gonna be able to 10 shield. Oh wait, this is gonna be really bad. I just realized. Let's do a little bit of stunning, and then let's go back, and then we'll grab this thing. And then we'll take the artistic bullet, and then we'll have to burst to win. But this is gonna be tough. I've got my mouse on lock. Ah, that was a good run though. What kind of piss fucking damage was that? Hello? I did all that clicking and I did like 10 damage? Why would I ever do that? You've been shield broken? How do I know if it's empty or not, brother? Oh wait, you did get reloaded. We're gonna take big damage, but you know what? I think we should reload here, because then like these countdowns, like we're gonna end up taking damage anyway. Now I'm not a fan of being on fireball. I should have thought that one through a little bit. Now we don't need this to take this long, because your animation's also gonna run. Hopefully that's like, we're gonna have a speed up mode on that one, just to finish you off, so we get the thing. Now we have the achievement or whatever it is. What's your deal? I mean, buddy, that's not gonna work. She's fucking dead. I shot her. Missed. Oh, somebody misses their leader. Just what it is. This is still a tutorial, by the way. I still not even done an actual run here. I think. You've been broken. Hit you with that. Reload our next 2 bullets. Let me jewel you, bro. Leisurely click. Very easy, that one. That one's too easy compared to the bottom one, which is too hard. The balance is off on those. Job done. Bounty collected, brother. 50 max health points for that. And if this bullet shoe breaks, you gain 2 strength. It's also a pretty sick bullet. Thank you for playing the barrel roll demo. Was that the whole... that was the tutorial, I think. Well, let me click new run. Okay, let's go. People remember that still? Okay, that's Joe and his weak bros. This is the chicken thieves. I don't think we fought the chicken thieves. Let me try another run. Let me see if that's all that you've got. You can skip that part at least, but anyway, I forgot to rearrange my holster as well, by the way. My bad. Now you're gonna hit me and I can't really do much about that. So we may as well shoot this on you, and then you're gonna die before your first action so we can get our bullet. I guess I'll stun you. What difference does it make to me? The music is pretty good. I'll give you that one, brother. To be fair, all things considered, it's not that long of an animation to handle. You've bugged. You bugged again. But it's fine, it's a quick enough fix. I don't really feel like it's a huge problem. Oh, burst on one enemy could go sicko mode though, couldn't it? Because I don't know how. It would take me a while to miss, I think. My mistake. Oh, yo. Chill on the aura farming. Second chance bullet. Auto reload. Next bullet shot stays loaded. That's pretty sick. I would like that. Okay, well, we won't burn up front. I want you here, but I don't want you. Let's do this for now, but I don't want this bullet to be, you know, I want damage better than anything else. These seem like you can't even ever buy them, to be honest with you. Third slot bullet burn, shoe breaks are better. Second slot bullet gain +2 damage. If fatal 2 strength. Most of these seem pretty bad. Even the energy bullet is like, it's okay.
Okay, let's go.
Let's try this. Chest to the owner. We skip. You guys are shield baxing, bro. Be chill. Strong attack, huh? We ain't letting that happen. Yes, you know what? The math is mathing, or it's not mathing. Is that what people are saying these days? Okay, we have one auto reload. What do we want? I guess true is true. We can choose the next bullet, so it's not really that crazy. Can we not stay on the same bullet? Okay, we need to change bullets even after auto reload. Buddy, that shit is misleading as fuck. To be honest, it is that shit does not track at all. I thought auto reload meant you'd stay on the same bullet. I would like to have done that at least. Hee 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 ha. We'll just have to duel. It's not a bad idea. This duel is too easy and burst is too hard. Not to reiterate similar feedback. Nah, listen, the feel of the game is quite good. Choose your next bullet. We got one choice, buddy. We may as well reload. What am I gonna do? Yeah, because the countdown going to 0 takes it down anyway. In the sense that, like, it doesn't overflow it. So we should be sticking to it like that. What should I do? Recharge its shield. Well, what's the point? I don't want to fight you. Why would I want to do that? Okay, we just do inflict a quick bit of burn. We'll take some damage, but like ain't nothing but a peanut. Again, auto reload misleading as fuck, bro. Okay, you're gonna pass on, so I'm not worried about you anymore. Wow. Now the game is clicking at me. Let's duel. Click. I don't mean to rag on it, to be honest with you. I mean, I just think it's a little. It's, you know. This is what deck building players think FPS games are like. It's kind of the impression I'm getting. Maybe it's the wrong idea is what I'm putting forward here, but it sort of feels like that. Okay, well, can I just fire a blank? Now, see, now it makes sense to fire a blank because it actually lets me while away a turn until my next bullet. So your mechanical choice there is actually the correct choice to waste an empty shot to get to your next bullet instead of reloading and taking damage. See, that's an example of actual good tactical choice. Buy a new trinket for money or titanium. We never used it last time, so let's see what you got here. That's not bad. Shield the spark module. Okay, we fought you guys before. Let's do a quick little break on that. Feels like I'm playing pool in that sense. So we didn't need to wait like all that for those damages. Maybe I'm just used to faster games, but my patience for that is not very high. Let's duel. Shots at. We should choose this one so that we can wrap around to that one. We're learning a bit about how to rotate our barrels. Respect barrel rotators. I mean, I'm gonna switch to the fire bullet and reload here, so that we can get our stuff back in action. We may as well, after all. This is gonna do nothing. But you actually buffed. Or were you buffed before? So maybe that was not maybe the best choice. But after if we take enough damage, we're gonna be able to do damage to you guys anyway. So it's sort of no, I don't feel too concerned about it. Yeah, I feel like I should be able to go fast mode with this, like luck of the draw, bang, 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 bang. But maybe I'm being misled in that sense. Yeah, let me do a quick little barrel roll. Cooked. Not that hard to do either. I did the old Tainted Crown in Isaac. Or New Tainted Crown, whichever one prevents you. I guess the new one is the one that prevents you from spam scamming, as it were. We should be able to break your shield before you buff yourself, but I don't think we'll be able to. Actually, no, we might be able to also damage you before that happens. So we should have lethal in that, because we switched to Rusty Bullet, we shoot you, and then we should have enough to do duel or barrel roll, but barrel roll would obviously be much harder. With only one bullet, that's valid. And now we have the luxury, to be fair, but we don't have enough damage. Let's do it. Skill check. I've been ragging on it. We should, you know, put our money where our mouth is. It's that easy after all, folks. We would like a new bullet, to be fair. Titanium seems pretty ass. See, we're pretty good at that these days. 2 strength. You know what? Strength sapping bullet. Maybe I was too harsh on you. We'll put it on here so that we can maybe. You know what? You should go there, because fatality is unlikely to be an early proc. I don't think we're gonna be able to destroy whole shield in one shot unless we get some crazy strength. Look at this guy. He's fucking sitting. He's the king of the rats, bro. Shoot for the key, you best not miss. That's what they say. We're definitely not gonna be able to destroy a whole shield with one shot. What's your deal? Rust one of your slots. Well, how about you don't do that? I mean, we have no choice, to be fair. I love the idea that these guys are shooting at each other, but the bullets aren't killing each other. Like, I guess they're robots, I guess. So maybe that's fair. You thought about that one. Rusted. Okay, well, if you're gonna rust my least valuable slot. Oh wait, it's constant. Well, go fuck yourself in that case, but anyway. What's your deal? 10 shield to yourself? Well, you're not getting shot at, brother. Well, you guys all deal equal damage. I may as well try and actually kill the one that's dying. I like the fact that the burn is permanent, though. Proc that on you for now. There's a chance we get to you before you damage us anyway. Rust 3. This is also a limited effect. I thought it would be more permanent. It's a shame that we can't get 2 strength off of this thing pretty quick. Rust one of our slots. 5 shield to all enemies. Logically, we should at least. You know what? Fuck it, we'll burst on this thing. Maybe it'll get something. Probably not. I don't think we have the infinite reaction time that we're looking for. Really? I'm that bad? That's terrible. It's terrible work from me. Okay, we stay rusted. But it's the third slot. You know what? That's okay. We got nothing. We actually had that, I think, but I was gonna reload here anyway. Shield broken on you. No, that didn't seem to do shit to your cooldown, brother. What the fuck happened there? But my shield break also did deal damage to you guys. I wish I could have had my strength sapping bullet now. But you're done for anyway. I guess I can get to it with you in time. We're not gonna be able to switch to this bullet though because of the rusted. So that's a big old tragedy. Oh, we did break Chester's shield twice. You know what, let's stun you and then we can actually get strength sapping bullet to trigger. I want to at least try and get the effects of the game to make sense here. I would like an effect to at least see that I got that. It was kind of anticlimactic. Here's the thing, when you put yourself in the position of a game that looks cool as fuck, when your game has to look cool as fuck. You're stuck making your game look cool. Do you get what I mean? Like, you don't have the position to then be like, oh, we didn't add an effect for the bullet in this situation. Like, why didn't you add an effect for the bullet in this situation, you know? You're getting jeweled, by the way. Like, with all of this, like, Persona, if it was cowboy-ass menus. I feel like you don't have a choice. I feel like you kind of have to be that way. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. I don't care, but I felt like I expected something that I didn't get. Third slot bullet burns target. I like that one. Now we have a rock bullet. Okay. Well, it seems like it just ended there. I was expecting a little bit. Honestly, for a demo, I feel like not enough into the gameplay. I guess I should say that's the end of it. I think not enough on the gameplay, and dare I say it, like you sort of tease some stuff there with the alternate barrels and stuff. I think I would like to see some of that complexity. And in terms of a demo showcase, you kind of front loaded it with the source and then like you didn't include the actual stuff, which makes me a little bit concerned about what could potentially like be cool about it. I think you're kind of restricting yourself with the 6 bullets. You gotta have bullet upgrades. You should have bullet merges. I feel like because it should be pretty easy to merge bullets in this. Your effects can just be combined. The damage can be additive or whatever. I have trouble seeing how this scales past just a couple of missions. That's kind of where I'm starting right now. But then again, I don't have the full vision, so it's also hard to judge. Because I don't think the demo showed enough to really warrant much else. I feel like some demos, you immediately get the loop and the potential, right? But this, I feel like it's just sort of, it's like kind of there, but not really there, which is a little like. I'm not gonna lie, and it was. I'll take some blame for this. I feel like I was let down a little bit, just a little bit, because of the game like making it seem so cool, and then it's actually not that. Like the 3 skills are, first one, barrel roll, pretty cool. 2 skill points is, I think, a little too much. But maybe the scale, that's kind of irrelevant. The dual one, great concept, not executed properly. You have to start putting aim train on things. If you're going to make an FPS, a cool shooting roguelike, you got the barrel of the gun styling, you can't then like walk it back and not have it be that much of an aim. You gotta have some aim elements. You gotta put these deck building chumps to task. Let them see what the inside of an aim labs looks like. I don't even use aim labs. Anyway, Kovacs. Shout out Kovacs. I don't have that Kovacs either, to be fair. But also another thing is bothering me a little bit. The L of the barrel roll pokes out just a little bit on this like art here. You see where I'm pointing? It's bothering me. Anyway, what else? The burst. Not a bad concept. I kind of like it in concept. If a little sort of repetitive, but not enough damage for how like actually sort of hard it is. And you got to sort of balance out, like it's hard to balance something that's mechanically challenging from something that's gameplay wise like deck building challenging. You know what I mean? Hard to get in terms of gameplay like progression versus literally just hard to do. Do you want to make a game that you should be able to skill check through even without like deck building? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Either way, I think this has got a lot of potential, and you've done a lot of hard work in terms of presentation. So you've solved sort of one of the two riddles, right? You've got a great title. I feel like there should be a space between barrel roll. Maybe it being one word is intended. But the what do you call it? The gameplay loop, I'm left wanting a little more. And I think that's a good sign in sense of like you have time to add a little more, and maybe the demo didn't show enough. But I just want to put it out there in that sense. And also it needs to be even a little bit flashier because you did all this work. What's a little more work? I'm gonna put it that way. Like the hard stuff was probably to get this like the Unreal Engine back and forth, and obviously the bugs need to be fixed. Like if no one wants to play a game with the menus doesn't work and you have to go back to the main menu to play your run again. But anyway, you knew that. You didn't need me to tell you that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me just quickly check the playtest form. I don't often do this, but I feel like this has potential. Let me click on this and just like run it through. Maybe I'll submit it, maybe I won't. First time playing. User experience in combat. You get this in the video. User experience in combat. I'm gonna say 3. Menus outside of combat 4. Any particular notes on readability? I'm gonna say your choose 3 bullets confused me compared to my arsenal of 3 spare bullets, but it's chill. Verbatim, that's what I typed. Overall difficulty, obviously, it was too easy. In what part of the game did you feel the most threatened? None, but I'm gonna select the middle one. I finished the game on my first try. I said I didn't die, bro. That didn't have enough, but the damage was fine. I just think the enemies also. So I would say enemies not enough damage and not enough health. I feel like it should be more like high low. High damage, low health. I had the right amount of shield and the right amount of health though. I think maybe. I was doing the right amount of damage, I think. Does that make sense? I did the right amount of damage, but the enemies like didn't have the right amount of scaling. You know what? I wasn't dealing enough damage. I'm typing my feedback. Rare feedback typing. Jewel is the most overpowered. Underpowered is burst. You know what? Rare for me to do this, but it helps me out a little bit, and it's not that long a form. So, Jewel is an easy skill is a comically trivial skill check for 3 skill points and great damage. Burst is quite difficult and not enough damage for the mechanical skill check needed. Amount of resources, all not enough. Except maybe nearly enough bullets. Not really. Enough other remarks on balancing of the game. I would say you feel capped by a 6-round chamber, but that's hard. Have I found any bugs? Quite a few. It was annoying, I'll be honest. Overall, I would say pretty fun. I've elaborated. You know what? I'll put my. I'll say in my. Any final things? You know what? I don't have any final things to ask questions because I'm saying them out loud. There we go. You know what? It's promotion. C'est trop bon, encore merci. It's French. No, I'm just messing with you. Anyway, it is French, but like I am also messing with you. I guess those things can be also true simultaneously. Anyway, thank you for watching. I let this recording go on for a few more minutes just for fun. If you're gonna watch up until 45, you were gonna watch it to 51. You know what I mean? Like, comment, subscribe, especially if you watched this far. See ya.